Hello guys, welcome to Draco Ray Gaming. Today we're going to be talking about how to fix the high CPU utilization in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Black Ops Cold War, Warzone. Alright guys, I did a shiza ton of research. I figured out exactly how to fix the high CPU utilization. Not only that, how to get you more frame rates. I'm promising you. Check it out. As usual, no BS, no fluff. Here we go. Alrighty then. Here we are. It's going to be a short video, honestly. This is such a simple trick. It is so easy. So here's what happened back in the day. Black Ops 4 actually had I was reading through Black Ops 4 in Blackout. They actually had a bunch of issues with the worker threads in the file that's in documents here. My documents, like for instance, Call of Duty Modern Warfare players, this advanced options file here. Okay, so this advanced option file, it was also back in Black Ops 4 and the Blackout days and all that. And what people were finding was the game is not optimized for multi-threaded CPUs very well. For instance, what do I have here? AKA thread rippers and all this stuff, okay, all that kind of stuff. So the games are not designed for 12 cores and 8 cores and 16 cores, okay, with 32 threads and 24 threads and 16 threads. It doesn't know how to utilize and optimize those settings very well. That's why I was explaining in some previous videos that going to the actual application, for instance, and setting the priority or setting the CPU affinity and assigning the CPUs to the game might actually help and or fix the game. But what I'm finding out through research and other forums and what I've tried and got me more frames, finally got the game to stop skipping, guys, was that if you modify this advanced options file, just like back in the day with Black Ops 4 and Blackout, if you actually, so when I opened my file here, there's something here called, bring it over, render worker count. This was set to 7, okay? And you're probably like, yeah, I've seen that. Oh, I've changed the numbers. It didn't work. No. You need to understand what number you need to put here. You need to understand what this exactly does and how it works, and I'm gonna tell you, okay? So this is the actual physical cores, not threads, that the game is going to use to process frames and process the game, okay? Now, mine was set to 7. I tried a Ryzen 2700X, and I have a Ryzen 3900X in here currently. And it had 7. It was trying to use 7 cores, okay? On my CPU, if you notice on Ryzen's or other CPUs or Intel CPUs, I have 6 strong cores. The main cores, there's 6 cores, that's how it works. And so what I did was I put my system into a game mode with my Ryzen Master software. Let me just show you what that looks like real quick. So if you go to my Ryzen Master software, you can do performance boost overdrive, or you can do game mode. Open. So you got game mode, and you can do precision boost overdrive or auto overclocking or game mode, etc. So that's what I did, and you can see the 6 strongest cores here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And so if we actually look at the cores I have open, we go to my performance tab, I have 6 cores and 12 logical threads, right, in processors. So I'm running in 6-core game mode with my 6 strongest cores, okay? And I'm using, and what was found was to set this to your actual cores, like 6. But sometimes if you put half of the cores, you'll get more performance boost, okay? I put it in 6-core mode, and I put this to 3, and my frame shot through the roof on the game, okay? They shot through the roof, finally. There's nothing wrong with your hardware, guys. The game is not programmed correctly, it's not optimized, and it's not actually figuring out the best way to use the hardware in your system, how to actually use the CPU. So now I don't have high CPU utilization, my frames are through the roof, and everything's running smoothly. There's no stuttering and there's no lagging in my streams when I'm playing. This is another setting that can also make a big difference, is the video memory scale. So setting this to 0.55 may help. Mess around with it. I have 8 gigs of VRAM. I got a 3070. I'm not having any, I have a RTX 3070 now, and I'm not having any issues with this. I didn't have an issue as well with my 2070 Super RTX. So, but what made a big difference was setting my stuff to game mode, doing the 3 cores. My frames went through the roof. You wouldn't believe it, but that's the way it worked. That's the way it is for me. Hit save. reboot your game up, bam, your frames are going to be smooth as heck. This was a big issue with, and again, this is in my documents, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Players, Advanced Options here. That's where you want to change it. This was also a big issue, like I was saying, with Black Ops 4 Blackout. Okay, you had to go in, they changed it to 6 cores because they had a 6-core CPU and it fixed it, or they would even do half of those cores, like 3. If you have an 8-core, they would do 4 or 8, and they would have great performance results. The CPU utilization, the stuttering would stop. I'm so glad I read this Black Ops 4 thread in Reddit. That's it, guys. That's how you fix it. I've been doing tons of testing with this game. I put out tons of videos on how to fix it and what to do with it. The 3 main things I'm telling you is to do what I just showed you, or change the installation path of the game to a different hard drive, or change to a different memory module set, or lower the speed of your RAM down. What's the point in having frames if you can't play and it's crashing? Those are the 3 things through my tons of extensive research that I found that really stabilize this game, boost the frame rate, okay? I haven't had any crashes on my stream. It's been phenomenal. My temperature, overall temperature in my system even went down. I promise you guys, I'm telling you, I did the research. I'm loving it. If this helped you out, or whatever you guys feel and or think about it, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please comment down below, because I love to respond to all you guys and chat it up. We're building a great gaming community here on Draco Ray Gaming.